The Prophet ﷺ said, a good friend is one whose appearance reminds you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Doesn't make you forget Allah, but they remind you of Allah. What does that mean? Their appearance, meaning the way they carry themselves, the way they present themselves to you. It's a reminder of Allah in your life. It's not a reminder to forget Allah. Ask yourself, when I spend time with my good friends, do I forget my dhuhr? Do I forget my maghrib? Do I forget my isha? Do I end up gossiping and backbiting? Do I end up forgetting about Allah? Or is my friend such that every time we speak, I remember something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would be pleased with? That is the example of a person whose appearance reminds you of Allah. The second description of a good friend, the Prophet ﷺ said, is one whose actions remind you of the hereafter. They remind you of the hereafter. This friend of mine is not only in it for the dunya. We don't only have memories of each other because of this world. I remember praying with them. I remember going to Umrah with them. I remember experiencing Ramadan with them. How many of y'all have like Ramadan besties? Think about it, right? You got those like late night memories, catching Taraweeh, catching the Qiyamul Layl, catching the late night lectures. You know what I'm saying? That is a type of person whose actions remind you of the akhirah. It's not only about the jokes and the good laughs and all that stuff. Like that stuff happens. That stuff's there. Any friendship should have that. But is that where my friendship ends? Or does my friendship involve something deeper than this dunya? And then the last thing the Prophet ﷺ, he said is that their speech increases you in knowledge. Their speech increases you in knowledge. What does that mean? It means that your conversations, although you'll have lighthearted ones, you'll have conversations that are, sometimes, a little bit jokey and a little bit kind of comedic and a little bit lighthearted. But I have had deep conversations with these people. I've talked to them about things in my life that are serious and my aspirations for the dunya and the akhirah. I mean, these are the type of friends that have so much meaning in your life. These conversations, they stick in your memory. You don't forget them ever.